Alright, so, welcome back to another battle report. Another 500 battle against another Space Wolves army. The mission is Annihilation and Dawn of War deployment. So here's our board, and here are the troops. Chris, take it away.
Alright, I'm going to start by moving 6 inches.
Alright, well, what's your stuff here? So you got,
Rune Priest and Terminator armor.
Hi.
With Jaws the World Wolf and Living Lightning.
Okay.
Grey Hunter Squad, 10 man. Mark of the Wolfen, Plasma Gun, Melt-A-Gun, Wolf Banner. Exact same squad, sans the Rune Priest.
Alright, cool. As for my deployment, nothing's starting on the board. We're all going to come on first turn. So, see you at the end of Space Wolf turn 1. Alright, so end of Space Wolf turn 1. Basically, they just walked and ran up the middle of the field. So, we will see you at the end of Imperial Guard turn 1. Alright, so end of Imperial Guard turn 1. My forces came on. We had some shooting at the squads over here. The Vendetta managed to pick off 2 of this squad, while the Chimera managed to pick off 1 of this squad. The autocannon and Sentinel unfortunately failed to do anything. See you at the end of turn 2 for Space Wolves. Alright, end of Space Wolf turn 2. The Rune Priest tried to do Living Lightning against my Chimera, but failed to scratch the hull. And his other wolves ran up to threaten my Valkyrie. I will see you at the end of Imperial Guard turn 2. So, end of Imperial Guard, turn 2. Valkyrie turbo boosted over to there to get away from the scary Melt-A-Guns. The Chimera moved over to support the Valkyrie, and my Sentinel charged into assault. The Marines can only wound him with crack grenades, but I forgot about the Mark of the Wolfen, which allows you to get like an extra D6 attacks and rending, apparently. Plus, he popped this thing called a Wolf Tail, or Wolf Banner, whatever. Lets him reroll all 1s in the assault phase. So, through all of that, he managed to get 1 penetrating result, which resulted in 1 shaken result. But I failed to do anything to him, so we're locked in combat. I will see you at the end of Space Wolf turn 3. So, end of Space Wolf turn 3. These guys in assault got another shaken result on my Armored Sentinel, but failed to do anything more than that. These guys are running away from my Valkyrie, because apparently it's scary or something. So, we will see you at the end of Space Marine, of Imperial Guard turn 3. So, end of Space Wolf turn 4. He finally managed to explode my walker. Oh, this is mine. Sorry, this is Imperial Guard turn 3. That's why I'm screwed. Okay. Yeah, so he managed to explode my walker in assault and is now gunning towards my Chimera. We managed to not do anything over here. So yeah, the situation has suddenly become much more grim for us in the Guard. See you at the end of Space Wolf turn 4. Alright, end of Space Wolf turn 4. These guys ran over here. These guys exploded my Chimera and killed 6 of the guys inside with the explosion. I managed to pick off another Space Marine with my explosion. Yeah. So, we will see you at the end of Imperial Guard turn 4. So, end of Imperial Guard turn 4. I managed to kill a Mook over here and 2 Mooks over here from the Vendetta. But things are not looking good for the Imperial Guard once again. We will see you at the end of Space Marine, or Space Wolf, sorry, turn 5. So, end of Space Wolf turn 5. Shot these guys, missed 3 cover saves, they all ran off the board. Score is Space Wolves 3, Imperial Guard 0. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. So, end of Imperial Guard turn 5. Guys disembarked, did some shooting, killed 3 guys over here. We'll see, and game does continue, so we'll see what happens, and Space Wolf turn 6, as what more can happen.
Yeah, whatever.
So, end of Space Wolf turn 6, they all hide like cowards. Cowards!
I should have
So, end of Space Wolf, Imperial Guard turn 6. Managed to kill 3 of these mooks over here, thanks to 3 failed 3+ cover saves. And didn't manage to do anything else. Game does continue to turn 7, so we will see at the end of turn 7. Alright, so end of the game. Imperial Guard failed to get a single kill point, though we have killed many Space Wolves. We lose 3-0. Ow.
I am at, let's see, 30%, 30%, and full.
Just needed to break one of them. Oh well. Alright, so another 500 battle, this time against another Eldar player. We've got 3 objectives, 1, 2, and 3, and deployment is table quarters, as you might have guessed. This is his forces deployed so far. We have 1 squad of Dire Avengers with Exarch with
double shuriken cannon.
with John Woo set up and Bladestorm. Another squad of Dire Avengers, Bladestorm, John Woo. There's a Farseer with Doom. And a squad of Fire Dragons. 7 Fire Dragons. Alright. We'll see what I set up. And here's my deployment after scout move. I'm going to attempt to seize the initiative. I do not. So, see you at the end of Eldar turn 1. Alright, end of Eldar turn 1. This group of Dire Avengers moved up into cover. This group of Dire Avengers ran over here. And the Fire Dragons ran around the rock. See you at the end of Imperial Guard turn 1. Alright, I was blessed by the Dice Gods today. Managed to wipe out this squad with these vets and the Psychers shooting. Other than that, just moved everything up a little bit, and moving to Eldar turn 2. End of Eldar turn 2, funneling up over here. See at the end of Imperial Guard turn 2. End of Imperial Guard turn 2. I moved the Vet Squad back into the Vendetta. Only it could see the Eldar, took some shots, they made their cover saves though. So we'll see you at the end of Eldar turn 3. Alright, end of Eldar turn 3. I moved up a little bit, tried to take out the Sentinel with a Sane Spear, but failed on the pen roll. See at the end of Imperial Guard turn 3. Imperial Guard turn 3. Lots of shooting here, managed to whittle down this Dire Avenger squad quite a bit. Yeah, see you at the end of Eldar turn 4. End of Eldar turn 4. Another Sane Spear attempt, another one for penetration. Dice are not favoring. End of Imperial Guard turn 4 next. End of Imperial Guard turn 4. The Valkyrie moved 12 over that way. Shooting from the Sentinel, the Chimera, and the guys inside the Chimera managed to wipe out the Dire Avengers. And we picked off one of the Fire Dragons with a las cannon. See at end of Eldar turn 5. Alright, on turn 5, the Eldar had Fiery Vengeance. Fire Dragons did what they do best and exploded this Chimera, killing 6 of my guys and causing them to flee. That's where the board sits. See at the end of Imperial turn 5. Alright, end of Imperial turn 5. These guys continue to run, of course. The Walker killed one of the Eldar and assaulted. The Valkyrie also killed one of the Eldar, and nothing happened in assault. Game continues, so we'll see you at the end of Eldar turn 6. Alright, end of Eldar turn 6. They managed to melt the bomb the Armored Sentinel in close combat, causing it to explode. They are now going for vengeance against my Vendetta. We'll see what happens. Alright, game is over. Combined fire from the Vet Squad and the Vendetta managed to wipe out the remaining Fire Dragons, leaving me to win due to tabling. Also, one objective. Alright.